Guys, Dirk here at Aussie Power Sports. Just introducing the Essentials pack in our tyre repair range. So what the Essentials pack is basically everything that you're going to need if you get in an emergency situation a long way from camp. It's got the Airplugger kit that we've already done the review on, which has your repair tool, your plunger and your tyre wicks. So when you get a flat tyre, you're going to repair it, put the tyre repair in and do the wicks, and then obviously you're going to need to inflate that tyre. So within the Airplugger kit comes this tool and 3 16-gram CO2 cartridges. So also in the kit you're going to get this little T-piece tool, which has a tap on one end, an extension piece that's going to thread onto your valve, and the CO2. So your CO2 canisters are going to come with a sealed thread, and you thread those firmly into the T-piece. Now make sure it's in firm and make sure that you've got the valve to close. You don't want, once you waste this gas, it's gone for good. So get it assembled, make sure it's on close. The next thing is we're going to obviously attach it to your valve and then turn the tap on to inflate the tyre. So here we've got a 27-inch Canardi mongrel that's fully deflated. So we're going to attach the tool with the CO2 canister on. We're going to inflate that tyre. Now it may not get it back to full inflation pressure, but it's going to get enough pressure in the tyre to get you home without damaging that tyre. So you take the extension piece, thread that firmly onto your valve. When you're sure you've got a good connection, you're going to turn CO2 to the open position.
No, mustn't be. Probably cracks, huh?
So we've now put 3 of the 16-gram canisters into this tyre, and you can see it's got you enough that you're going to go home. However, if you are doing sort of a 27-inch or above tyre, we probably recommend that you buy a couple more extra ones of these, possibly carry 5 in your kit. Some little tips and tricks with this in terms of safety and inflation is what you want to do is once you've got it threaded in, you really want to make sure you have that valve closed off, and then you're going to attach it to the tyre. And what's it going to do, it's going to have a big rush of air, but make sure before you take it off the tyre, you turn that valve back off and then just check to make sure all the gas has been released from the canister, because obviously the pressure will stop pushing the valve and there may still be a little bit of pressure in there. So make sure you release that before disassembling and removing that. The other tip is this little extension piece here, while it can be handy, I would check on your bike whether you actually need to use it. You can basically connect directly to the valve stem from the T-piece. So it's probably an easier thing and a more direct connection. You're going to get less losses because there's less connections of air. Connect it on direct if you don't need to use a T-piece. The other thing is if you do need to use a T-piece, you're probably going to have to install it with some pliers, get it in there nice and tight. It's going to be very difficult to disassemble. So once it's in there, you're pretty much set with that. So that's it today, guys. Basically introducing the Essentials kit that we're now stocking with the tyre repair kits and also the Airplugger. So jump online, www.aussiepowersports.com, or a lot of our stockists around Australia are carrying these, so jump into your local business and pick up a tyre repair kit to keep you safe when you're out in the bush. Till next time, ride hard and stay safe.